here we are. We're gonna make Negronis today. And there's a couple of different ways to make them. And I'm gonna explore a little bit and we'll see how it goes. But let's say hello to everyone and let's see what everyone is up to. We have some Jersey people in the house, Negroni Dreams. We got, what else? Hold on, I'm gonna scroll back and we're gonna see what other people are saying quickly, just to make sure. We got a whole bunch of highs and thumbs up, which is awesome. Thank you so much. So we're gonna just keep going from here. So how's everybody doing? Fancy Peasants in the house, woo! What's up? Anastasia, one of my guests on our live feed, so that was awesome. We made some Greek food that day. She'll be back. Trust me, she'll be back. So we got people in Brazil. What else? Dallas. We got all kinds of stuff happening today. We got the transcontinental, trans-global dance party happening. So I'm using some Cara oranges today. If you have seen these in the market, they're really nice. They're really juicy and fresh. They have that little bit of an orangey, tangerine look. So those are really nice. Guatemala's here. Very nice. Excellent. Yes, sir. She'll be back. That's what she says. Working on my diner documentary right now. Excellent, William. That's terrific to hear. We got New Mexico, Ecuador, Davie, Florida. We got a whole bunch of people hanging out tonight. This is terrific. So we got to be here for an hour. Well, at least I'm going to be here for an hour. You can be here for as long as you like. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to make myself a drink. Then I'm going to make one for Nico. And hopefully you have a drink in your hand, and we're going to have a good night. So this is our 6th or 7th week of doing this. I've lost track. But I know a lot of you have been here. Saudi, we got some people. I know a lot of you have been here week after week, and hopefully you're looking forward to our music and drinks evening on Fridays to kind of check that box off and say, hey, you know, we got through another week of this. So for the foreseeable future, I'm your host on Friday nights. Hey, Vegas, what's up? And we're going to be doing this so that hopefully you could look forward to it as well. So I'm going to get started. A Negroni is a really simple drink from the perspective of it's really easy to remember how to make one. Once you understand what has to go in one, gin, Campari, and sweet vermouth. These are your main ingredients with your orange twist or slice or whatever you like to put in your Negroni. You could also top it with a little Prosecco. I'm not a Prosecco guy. Sorry, I touched my mic. I shouldn't do that. But it's a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio. It's really easy. So if you want to do a double, it's 2 ounces, 2 ounces, 2 ounces. If you want to do a single, it's 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce. Really easy. I'm going to make a single first, and then we'll see how we progress from there, because you never know if you're going to need a double. So, hey, my mom's here. Hey, Mom. Nice to see you. Just talked to her a couple minutes ago. Call your mom, whoever you are. Okay, so we got our cocktail shaker, and I'm going to put a little ice. There are a couple of different ways, and people have different methods of making them, but I watched Stanley Tucci make one, and he's become now my official guru on Negroni, and he does a light shake. Some people like a light stir. I'm going to do a light shake, because you know what? I like a shake and drink. It doesn't have to be as aggressive as some of the other drinks that we've done, but it definitely, I like a shake. I like a shake and drink. So we start with our gin. I'm using Boodle's gin. It's a really nice gin. They happen to be a client, so hey. And I'm gonna go 1 ounce, a healthy ounce of gin. And I'll go Campari, and I'm gonna go a healthy ounce of Campari. It's got that beautiful red color. And then I'm gonna go my sweet vermouth. I bought the good stuff. 1 ounce. 1. Really nice. I'm gonna give it a light shaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really nice. The music. Can you hear the music? Tell me, everyone. If you can hear the music, let me know. If you want it louder, let me know. Because you're going to be able to hear me no matter what now, because we are wired for sound. Little shaken, and I'm going to go over a nice big square cube. And then I'm going Tucci on this one. Tucci says, give it a good chunk of orange and squeeze a little of that orange juice in there. And there it is. Your Friday night Negroni. Woo! Oh, you feel like you're in Stranger Things. Yes, yes. We are. It is strange. What's up, Eric? Hey! Awesome. Woo! That's perfect. That is a perfect drink. It's so nice. It's so nice, I'm going to make one for Nico since it was his favorite drink and he wanted one. So hang in there. I'm going to put mine aside. I'm going to make one. Nico likes, he likes his rocks on rocks. He doesn't like one giant rock. Looks cool. Wish I could drink that. Well, you know, we can make one our own. Health Ed. Woo! We're going way back. That's the Wayback Machine. That is absolutely the Wayback Machine. So, 1 ounce of gin. And I like to say a healthy ounce. 1 ounce of Campari. Again, I say a healthy ounce. And 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. I got the Rosso. Okay. We're going to go a couple more cubes in here. And a light shake, not a heavy shake, a light shake. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. And over rocks. And we'll go in orange wedge. These are Caracara oranges, super sweet, really nice. And there's Nico. Say hi, everyone. Cheers. There he is. Cheers. And here we are. All right. So Nico's got a drink. I got a drink. Hopefully you got a drink. Let's commence with the festivities. So solid shakes. Thank you. Yes. These are my New York style shakes. So see, my hands are still steady though. Slightly bitter taste of the Campari is definitely what is the attraction to this dish. A dish. Spend all week cooking, you call everything a dish. Drink. It is definitely the draw to this, but the tiny bit of sweetness that you get from the vermouth and the gin, the flavor of really good gin, makes this drink terrific. So the orange is really sweet and nice, gives you that pretty color. Awesome. So hopefully you all had as nice weather as we had today here in New Jersey. We had some beautiful weather today. Got up to about 75 degrees, sunny. It was really nice. Oh, the brand of sweet vermouth is Antica Formula. There it is. It's an Italian brand from Milano, I believe. Yes. There it is. I bought the good stuff. That bottle, that little bottle is about 20 bucks. The double bottle is about 45. I think those were good prices. I think in the city, you probably pay 50 bucks for the big bottle. But it's really nice on the rocks by itself. You know, really good vermouth is a drink on its own. You know, you just have a little bit, 2 fingers over ice. It's a really nice aperitif. Same thing with Campari. You know, these are great after dinner drinks. Help you digest. Really great. So hopefully you joined some of my live feeds this week. We had Beatrice, if you speak Italian, join us from Il Posto Accanto, and she showed us how to make cracatelli, which is the cavatelli with sausage and cream and all this other stuff. It's just amazing. Hey, Joni. Hey, Scott. We were on a conference call earlier today with some other food photographers. Joni Simon from The Bite Shot and Scott Fine was the host. And we had a really nice afternoon talking about photography issues. And buongiorno. We had some really nice discussions, and Joni led us today, and she was fantastic and hit every point spot on. And if you're interested, Scott will probably post that later, and you can check out what we were talking about with food photography. And my live feeds that were available from Creative Live and earlier, from my work from home cafe will be on my YouTube page. They're probably already on my YouTube page. Thank you, Casey. So there's plenty of content out there to kind of sink your teeth into. I made a fun little chickpea stew this afternoon for lunch. Posted that on the story, so if you want to check that out, delicious. And otherwise, here we are. Here we are, absolutely. I'm a huge fan of you, Bite Shot. All right, you got some fans out there. Of course you do. How could you not be? How could you not be a Joni Simon fan? So, cheers. So, I'm here for you. I know that, we're all starting to try to get back to somewhat normal. I had an interview this afternoon with Jason Manchester down in Atlanta, and we were talking about the differences between the states and how the states are opening, and he asked me the question about, how I felt about it, and I think it was pretty clear. Just, we all got to get back to our lives. We just have to be responsible about how we do so, and if we can do that well as a society, we'll be fine. So let's think about that apolitically. Let's take care of each other. We're here with each other, and when we get back out in the world, we're going to do that as well. So I'm here for you, and I'm happy that I get this time to spend and listen to some dope music, drink some cool drinks. So cheers, y'all. So, questions, comments, anything, let me know. Best way to photograph a drink. First, you drink 3 of them. No, I'm only kidding. The best way to I don't know, that it depends on the drink, it depends on the glassware, it depends on the lighting technique you're choosing to use. I think there's a lot of different ways to photograph drinks. My friend Freddie, who's usually here, I don't know if Freddie's here. If you're here, give me a thumbs up, Freddie. Sante Photo. He's specializing in beverage photography right now, and if you want to check out some different techniques about the way drinks should be shot, Freddie's here. Okay, cool. So if you want to check out beverage photography that's achieving on a high level right now, go over to Sante Photo and check him out, because he's doing some really cool stuff, and you can tell that every technique is a little different and every drink is a little different, and you have to kind of feel your way through it. But as far as the best way, I don't know that there are any best practices. I think it's all about experimentation with photography. There is no right and no wrong. What you feel as a photographer is the style that you want to accomplish. I think it's important for you to just understand that there is no right and wrong. You can get better, you can evolve, you can change your style, but the reality is that if you're happy with it and your clients are happy with the way you play, the way you shoot, then by all means, just keep doing it the way you do it. Everyone has a little bit of a different style. So, good evening from the UK. Hey, Darren, what's up, man? Thank you. Appreciate that. So, cheers, Freddie. Thank you very much. Freddie was actually the last human being I socialized with before the pandemic hit. So Freddie and I went out for a drink, and it was the first time we actually met in person on the Lower East Side of Manhattan on March 13th, 14th, something like that. We went out for a drink, we said hi, we talked shop, and he was the last person that I actually hung out with. So, cheers to Freddie. What is the name of the drink you're having? Oh, well, you joined us a little late there. We are drinking Negronis, and I'm going to make several of them as we go. Hey, Sarah Jane Rev is here. Sarah Jane Rev is my weightlifting coach, and I know that if some of you seen my story this week, you saw that I talked about the connection I have to Olympic weightlifting, and Sarah is my coach, and she is a terrific trainer and is available online if you all need a coach. So check her out. She's right there. I could see her on my screen. So she was also in Health Magazine this month. She was featured, and some of the stuff that she did predates the pandemic and is completely appropriate for right now because it's all this body weight stuff. So that's terrific. So check her out if you're interested in getting some exercise. So you're welcome. So check it out. Who's drinking? Anybody? Anybody got a cocktail? Nobody? I haven't heard anybody tell me what they're drinking yet so far. It's kind of rude. You got to tell me. So nobody likes to drink alone. So tell me, is there anybody drinking something? Nobody? Tell me. Is the sun up? Yes. Freddie, is the sun up? Yes. Hey, Frankie. Frankie FS Blades is a subject of mine. So Frank makes knives. He's a forger, and he was on the show Forged in Fire, and I did a short film about him and another forger. And Frankie's here today, and he's got a beer, so check it out. All right. Jack Daniels, nice, excellent. That's my dad's drink. My dad was a Jack Daniels man. Shh, my mom's here, don't tell her. But that was my dad's drink. He's off the Jack Daniels these days, but maybe unwillingly. So, a gimlet and a sea breeze. Wow, nice. You're having both, or you're sharing with somebody? What's up with that? Tell me, Michael. Is it a gimlet and a sea breeze? Which one? Both? Double fisting it tonight? Excellent. That's the way to be. Okay. So, the first one here is going down really fast, so I think we're going to have to. We usually make our second cocktail somewhere around 6:30, so we're getting close. We're making Negronis tonight, and I'm making them the Tucci way. I got to stick with my paisan, right? He's an Italian, he's a New Yorker, and he's bald with glasses. So I got to stick with Tucci and the way Tucci makes them. So La Croix and Tito's, nice. We were just having a conversation about Tito's and soda with Jason Manchester at the podcast today. And what else? Oh, you're sharing. Okay, you're taking turns. That's great. Because that's like when you go to a restaurant, right, and you hope your other person orders something different than you order, and then you kind of eat half and half. And if you're like me, you get more because my partner doesn't eat nearly as much as I do. So it always works a little bit better. So some of you, it's late, right? For some of you overseas, it's like bedtime now, right? It's getting late, or it's club time. Well, we are in the club, so we are enjoying each other's company at the club, and Nico's dancing, so it's after 11 here, so mine's a little nightcap. Yep, we all need one of those these days, that's for sure. So it's nice too that I don't have to talk all the time, because I can just shut up and you can just listen to the music, and it's still, the experience is still great. So I have developed a taste for acid techno. I don't know how this happened, but I was listening to acid techno without actually being on camera this week. So I found myself, Nico is drinking a Negroni. This was his idea. So normally I take a classic drink and I change it up a little bit and make it fun. But Nico wanted me straight up. He didn't want me to change the Negroni. I was going to call it the Bernardi, but he wasn't down with that. And so we are going to stick with a classic Negroni, but we're going Tucci style. So I don't know Tucci. I've seen him once. I saw him once in a restaurant in the West Village, but I never met him. So Stanley, if you're watching, which I doubt very highly, we're honoring your method, the Tucci method. That's what we're calling it. Oh yeah, it's picking up in here, and it's getting to be time for another one. But here's what I'm going to do, because I'm going from scratch. I'm going to stick with that ice cube though. That one's still looking good. So here we go. Okay, if you weren't paying attention earlier, the Negroni is a simple drink if you got the right ingredients. Go with high quality ingredients, and it's 1 to 1 to 1. Gin, 1 ounce. A healthy pour. Campari, 1 ounce. Again, a healthy pour. Quality, high quality vermouth, sweet vermouth, 1 ounce. Some people like to stir it. I prefer to shake it. So I'm gonna go light, not aggressive. Nice, easy shake. Pour over ice. Got a little bit of foam and a slice of Cara orange. I'm gonna squeeze that juice in there too, because I like it. Sweet. Okay. Here's to you, number 2. Even better than the first one. I don't know what to tell you. It's magic. Magic. How you doing over there? Oh, you're still drinking. Okay. He's still drinking, so I don't know what to say. Yeah, he's definitely drinking what I'm drinking. So, cheers. Oh, West Coast and still pretending to work. Listen, it is 5 o'clock everywhere during the pandemic. It don't matter. I don't know if Joe's here tonight, but my buddy Joe, he's basically saying, yeah, man, it don't matter what time of the day. We just start drinking whatever. So I'm down with that. So how would I trick it up? This one, you know, I love the maraschino cherries. You know, I love that cherry. I love having it in there. And like at the end of the drink, especially with the orange, the cherry would work. So I was thinking about adding a maraschino cherry to the Negroni, but Nico said, no, not in my house. He went like this. He gave me the Kembe Mutombo finger. He's like, no. Can you offer me advice for shooting a relatively nice but fairly simple drinks shot from my portfolio? I'm currently confined at home and I've been homeschooling my daughter, so props are fairly, I'm thinking, limited. So here's the thing about shooting drinks. If you shoot them environmentally, you know, sometimes it becomes harder because you need to, oh, Bree Willie. Okay, I was just about to bring you up because the shots that he took this week for Rabbit Hole, I got that bourbon too, by the way, it's fantastic. He did these environmental shots and it's complex because he's got a very interesting setup. But here's the thing about drinks. There's always a market for shooting drinks that can be silhouetted. So if you want to shoot drinks on white and just shoot it really well, you know, something colorful, and shoot it on white, showing that you can shoot something in a silhouettable fashion is really attractive a lot of times to clients. So if you're limited in your props and you're limited in your space and you're limited in your time, the best thing to do is set up a white sweep and shoot it against white. Because if the drink stands out and it's beautiful, it could be dropped into any background. And you see this all the time in cocktail photography, where the drink, like an Absolute ad, is just dropped into some other background. All the drink ads are composited. So show that you can make the drink look beautiful on white, make it silhouettable, and then a client would say, that's exactly what I need. I need the guy who can shoot that on silhouette and drop it into my background. So that would be my suggestion. But check out Bree Willie because he did some dope shit this week, and it was I was a little jealous, man. It was really good stuff. So nice job on that one, and good for Rabbit Hole because they're doing some cool stuff out there. Backlight on white. Yeah, exactly, Scott. That's right. That's exactly right. 10-second music break. Ah, okay. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad. Yes, let me see that. When you get that done, let me see that. I'm happy to help you. Now, here's the one tip I'm going to give you about shooting glassware. Add black to the outside of your frame so that the black is red by the rim of the glass. Because otherwise, when you're shooting silhouettable, you lose the edge of the glass in the white sometimes. So if you have a black fill card on either side out of frame, the glass reads the black. and gives you a hard edge so that you have the ability to have a nice clean ring and a nice clean edge to your glassware. So that would be my if you're gonna do silhouettable, that's exactly what you should be doing. Get good light on it and then have black cards on either side of your frame so that your glassware is reading the black and creating black lines all around. So check that out. So, Sante Photo, how do you feel about that advice? Cool, Darren. Happy to help. Any cooks out there? What are you guys cooking this week? Anything good? Tell me. I got a little sunburn on my nose today. I don't know how that happened. I went out this morning, sat in, drank my coffee outside, had a little sunburn on my nose. I have no idea. Thank you, Freddie. Exactly. Okay, cool. So the beverage photographer concurs with my advice. So cool. Ludmilo. Cheers. You're welcome. This is what's great about this in the evening, right? Is that all these food photographers come out to have a drink, and this is like a food photographers roundtable. You know, we got food photographers, beverage photographers, all hanging out here, listening to Nico spin records, and we have a drink and we talk about photography and food and whatever, right? Grilled salmon with tomato relish. I'm having grilled salmon tonight too, with sauteed broccoli rabe, oven potatoes, and a salad. Real or fake ice? You know, I have fake ice. I've never loved it. I know it's good when you're doing something that you don't want the glass to sweat, right? So if you're doing like a brown liquor and you're doing like a shot on the rocks, you don't want the glass to sweat. So the fake ice is great for that. But I love real ice. So I sometimes will have both on hand and work with it, you know, one way or the other. We get the shot. Because that's the job, right? The job is get the shot no matter what. So you gotta be prepared for whatever, you know, whatever the situation throws at you. So that's the way it is. Food photography is hard. It definitely ain't coal mining, but it's hard. It's a lot of work. So cheers to all of you out there to do the job, or whatever job you're doing, because whatever job we're doing, it's hard. Barbecued ribs, rice, and salad. Well, yeah, it's late for you, Darren, so. But yeah, man, that was great. I don't, you know, the tricks for freezing clear ice, the only thing that I know to do is use purified water. That has a tendency to freeze clearer. The distilled water, I guess, is the one that you buy. Like sometimes when you go to the store and you see bottled water, and the distilled water has boiled a lot of the impurities out of it, and when you freeze it, it freezes a lot clearer. I think that's the trick, but I can't be quoted on that. So this is off the record. But I will try it. I'm gonna try it because I got these cool ice cube trays. I got the squares. And then I got the globes. And I love them. I think they're fun because I like to drink whiskey on the rocks. So double distilled water. Thank you, Sante Photo. Always count on the beverage photographer. Double distilled. Don't mess around. Don't mess around with that single distilled stuff. Do you try jazz? Did you try jazz with Negroni? Jazz? You mean music? I mean, sure. I mean, I'm a jazz guy, but my DJ is an acid techno guy. So what am I gonna do? I got limited choices here. I got limited choices. He's gonna play his music. I don't know what to do. Get distilled water and boil it again. That's an awesome tip. Thank you. My mom is salami, prosciutto, provolone, semolina bread, and wine. Mom, stop, okay? Because that's what I want right now. See, you ruined everything because now I just want that. I want my mom's antipasto. That's what I want now. Unbelievable. Luxardo, yeah, exactly. Go rogue and add one for your third. All right, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely doing that. For my third, I'm gonna add a Luxardo cherry. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I got a call and missed all the good stuff. We'll have to rewatch. You will have that opportunity because my man Casey is on the job and he is recording this and we will post this to YouTube and you will absolutely get to watch it again. And you can skip ahead, which is even greater because if you don't like what I'm saying, you can just skip ahead to the next thing. So it's terrific. And don't you think a Luxardo cherry in this beautiful drink with the color would be amazing? I think a Luxardo cherry belongs in everything. I mean, anything possible that you want to drink, throw a cherry in it. It's amazing. Except a drink from last week, that would be weird. The michelada. The sriracha michelada would not taste good with a cherry in it. That would be awful. So don't do that one. Okay. So, cheers. Hello. Some newcomers or just people saying hello? Hi. Cheers. Thanks for joining. Oh boy, what a week. Did you all have a hard week? Because I wouldn't say hard. Okay. There are people having it way worse than we are having it right now. But being cooped up takes a lot. So we are aware, but we are together. So there we are. Nico isn't drinking fast enough. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't get it. He's taking his time. He's nursing it. He's nursing, letting all the ice melt, and it's getting weak. And I don't know. Hey, Jason's here. All right. I mentioned you before, Jason. How you doing? We did our second installment of Jason's podcast, and this time we really didn't talk about photography all that much. We talked a lot about fitness. We talked about Olympic weightlifting, and we talked about diet, and we talked about discipline and exercise and meditation and all of the things that come with needing to structure your life right now because it's really hard. So, exercise has been my way of kind of structuring my life and having some bench posts to go by, and that way I have some discipline. So, then on Friday night, all the discipline goes out the window, and we drink. It's your first time tuning in. You have an amazing personality. Thank you so much, Ludmilo. Cheers. It is much appreciated. Thank you for being here. Nico's a lightweight. Oh, you're getting dissed. Huh? You're getting dissed for being a lightweight, man.
You're getting what?
You're getting dissed for being a lightweight. I'm sorry, he doesn't speak English. No, I'm kidding. He speaks English. He doesn't speak American slang, New Yorker from the 90s English. So, let's talk about what you're wearing. Tell me more. Oh, okay. Well, I wear Western shirts all the time because I like snaps. I don't like buttons. So I wear Western shirts a lot, and I got this really great denim apron from a company called St. Anthony, and I paid for it. So that's free pub. That's free pub. Yes, the Negroni is an amazing drink. So I have denim shirts in many colors. Black, dark blue, light blue, whatever. And like I said, I'm lazy. I don't like to do buttons, so I do snaps. Except for this one right here. That's a button. I gotta work hard on that one. So, thank you. I appreciate it. We'll model the apron. What I love about this apron is all the leather comes off. So I can wash it and then put all the leather back on. Unlike some aprons that have leather on them, which are harder to wash, this one, you take it off, you wash it, and here's the other thing that I love about it. I've done this before. Check this out. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, Casey. I knew you were gonna say that. Check that out. Paisley. So 80s. So 80s. Amazing. Okay, sorry about that case. You can take that out in post, right? Yes, it is. Freddie knew. Freddie knew I loved the paisley, so he knew that I was gonna do that. So, woo! Check it. Cool. This is taking such a great turn. Hey, listen, once you're 2 drinks in, anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. St. Anthony, check it out. If you want to get one of these aprons, go to St. Anthony. The other thing I like about it is check out the back, right? Because I don't like to have to loop it over my head with that loop. So this is kind of wide, and it's got that X in the back, which is really nice. So I'm doing... Casey's like, no, you're screwed. Forget it. Yeah, the detachable leather is definitely genius. It's very cool. So, for all the free publicity I've been giving this company, they should be sending me a dozen of these aprons. But, you know, whatever. It's all good. I love them anyway. Every once in a while, I just get swept up in the music here because my DJ is so good. So, what are you gonna do? So. Oh, Friday. We still got 25 minutes. This is amazing. We still got so much time. People are hanging out. It's great. So, if I'm in your living room right now, or I'm on your phone or whatever, thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. You should be a model for the website. No. This is the extent of me being photographed. So, on camera only when necessary. So, shooting and watching. Cool. Uh-oh. People are descending the stairs. That means they're looking for a Negroni. So, are you ready for your Negroni? Almost. So, thank you. So, I appreciate it. Can you give me a quick recipe of the ingredients of the Perfect Negroni? Yes. I will teach you to make a Negroni if you hang in there for a couple of more minutes, because I'm going to make another one, because we have someone else who has a Zoom cocktail party in a few minutes, so I have to make her a cocktail. So, and she wants a Negroni. So, but I'll give you a hint. It's an ounce of gin, an ounce of Campari, and an ounce of really high quality sweet vermouth with a twist of orange. So easy. Shake it up or twirl it, using one of these bad boys on ice, and then strain it over an ice cube or a series of ice cubes, and you have your perfect Negroni with your orange twist. So, R&B night. Oh, we got requests coming in, man. So far we got jazz night and R&B night. Now he's like, nah, man, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. He's like, I don't do that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I got no control over this. I got no control.
Maybe I can try some.
All right, maybe we'll try. He'll think about it. All right, he's taking it under advisement, but he's gonna need some help from the other DJ in the house. The other DJ in the house has a much wider musical spectrum. It's called Drinks and DJs for a reason, because there are 2 DJs here. The second DJ is kind of in hiding, and she's very elusive. So if she does appear, she might be wearing like headgear or like some face mask or something, because she doesn't want her identity revealed. Like Kraftwerk or like Dead Mouse, like those people. Like she's like one of those. So if we get her, we could get a disco night. We could get R&B night. We could get jazz night. It's all possible. 80s hair metal night? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I can handle that. So, I don't know if I can handle that. Who's my DJ in the back? All right, you want to see my DJ? Hold on. We've only shown him once tonight. So let's show. This is Nico. Nico the DJ. Nico is from Venice, Italy.
I am.
He is. And he is our DJ. And you ask me, why do you have DJs living in your house? Doesn't everyone? Doesn't everyone have DJs living in their house? I don't know. I do. I figured if you're gonna do pandemic, do it with DJs.
That's a good goal.
If you're gonna do it. Hey, Magdalena3 says, hi, Nico.
Who?
Magdalena? Do you know her?
Not sure.
She's not sure if he knows you, but he says hi. He blows you one of those double kisses that Italian people do. He's giving you that.
Ay, Daniela.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I'm late to the party. What are we drinking tonight? We are drinking Negronis. There is no twist on this. It is classic. We're going classic Tucci Negroni. So if you've been watching Stanley Tucci on the internet, you know that he's in love with the Negroni, and he makes the Negroni the way I just made one. He makes it, his variations on the Negroni are that he does it in a light shake, in a shaker, instead of stirring. And he adds a slice of orange instead of just the rind. So that's it. Love his name. Her son is also Nico. So Magdalene 3 is, her son is Nico. So that's why she loves you.
Nice. Say hi.
He says peace. So, cool. I'm going to make another one of these in just a second because we're nearing the third quarter. You know, you got to make usually make 3 drinks during this thing. So, I'm going to make one for my other DJ. She wants one. So, I'm going to get her one of my round ice cubes. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? So it is 1 ounce of gin. Not too strong. 1 ounce of Campari. 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. High quality, please. Some ice. A light shake. Oh, that would be Sante Photo. He's here. So if you look at the list of who's here, that's Darren, that's Sante Photo. So he's the beverage guy. So here we go. We're pouring over ice. Cube, 1 single cube. And we have a Caracar orange here, and I'm going to give a nice little slice of a Caracar orange, and I'm going to squeeze that in there. Negroni for my other DJ, who's not DJing tonight for some reason. I don't understand. Here is your... Are you appearing? Are you going to make an appearance? No appearance. She's very, very secretive. So, but yeah, come in yeah, okay, look, here she comes. No, come. There she is. That's all you get. That's all you get, but she's gonna drink that one. So, okay. I am without drink. So refreshing. I am without drink. Don't waste your fruit, people. Eat it. I'm going for a fresh ice cube. Stay with me. Oh, as many as it takes, man. Ice cube. Are we ready? Ice. 1 ounce of gin. 1 ounce of Campari. 1 ounce of quality sweet vermouth. Don't skimp on the sweet vermouth, people. The sweet vermouth you put in your drinks should be one that you would drink on ice. Don't skimp on your ingredients. Whether you're cooking or you're drinking, do not. So that's what I'm saying. The sweet vermouth that I prefer is that one. Take a picture. Come on, screen grab me. Screen grab me, I'll post. There you go. Check it. I'm gonna Lightly shake, lightly, not too aggressive. You don't want to be aggressive. You want to be nice. Check it out. Okay, that's enough. Car orange, a little squeeze, and in. Number 3, lit by 7. That's what I'm saying. You know, one of the recipes that I looked at said 2 ounces of gin, 2 ounces of Campari, 2 ounces of vermouth. You'd be hammered if you drank 3 of those. So, I'm drinking singles. Just going single. So, not feeling that bad about it. It's only 9 shots of liquor. Whatever. Anyway, here's something I've learned in doing the Work From Home Cafe Drinks and DJ edition. If you have a marble countertop, keep the citrus away from the marble. It's very bad. It leaves etchings, which are these sort of ghost rings on your marble, so be careful. Antica formula, no match. Okay, I didn't see the beginning of that. Let's see, hold on, I'm scrolling back. Oh, okay, yeah, no match, right. You're right, it's right, it's the best. It's the most expensive, but it's the best. So, wet hands. So, we have about 13 minutes now. Cheers and down the hatch, as we say here in the UK. Say hello to my cousin, she's in London. I'm very interested in your ice. Any advice about types of ice in photography? Well, we had this discussion earlier with Sante Photo about using distilled water and then boiling it a second time so it becomes double distilled water, and then using really funky shapes like these. I have squares, and then I have this globe mold, right? So you basically put this together like this, and you fill it in through the tops, so you get these round, beautiful round ice cubes. And if you do that with the double distilled water, they're almost entirely clear, and it's really, really cool looking. So that's one thing we talked about. The other thing we talked about was using fake ice cubes for drinks that you don't want to see sweating, right? You don't want the glass to sweat because of the cold. So you use a fake ice cube, which is acrylic, and that really works pretty well. So that's cool. Have to sign off. Thank you for the hangout. Bye, Crystal in the Nude. You're still my favorite Instagram handle. When to use natural light or continuous light in food photography? Well, I think I toggle between the two, between food photography, between natural light and artificial light with steady LED lighting, because I want it to look like daylight, but I want to have the control to be able to switch over to video at any point if I want, or stop motion. So Joni Simon was here earlier. I don't know if she's still here, but Joni today on our round table was talking about shooting a lot of stop motion, and the stop motion, being able to do that in a controlled environment like LED lighting is very important, because you got to remember you have to go frame to frame to frame to frame to frame, and you don't get any deviation in the lighting. So that's one of the main reasons why I think you might want to do that. But also using steady lighting to mimic daylight is the other reason why I do it personally. So very cool. Pardon the pun. I prefer real. Yes, I prefer real ice as well. I really like ice. I love ice. Found the hack for living without a shaker. Protein shaker comes with sieve. That's a great hack. That's terrific. Excellent, Sky. Really nice. Sky IDNY. Is that Skylar from Staten Island? I don't know if that's your. If it is, hi. Haven't seen you in a while. How's London? Oh, it is. Hi, Skylar. It's been a while. How are you? Skylar was one of my students many years ago, and part of salvation for me as someone who needed someone who could actually hold a conversation. And as a high school student, Skylar was able to hold a conversation. So here's to Skylar. She was also my student, and I coached tennis. So I have some wonderful young women that I coached in tennis when I was a high school teacher. And sometimes they come and they check it here. So, hello. Excellent. Drinking with you from London. Excellent. Love it. So nice that you're here. That makes me happy. So. The people that we don't see very often, and then you realize it's really hard to see them, you know, it's nice that we have this. So, not quite a conversation, but it's close enough for now. So we have a few minutes left, and I'm so happy that so many of you have stuck around today. We have made a Negroni, 5 of them for that. Lockdown must, cheers, yes. We've made 5 Negronis. I've Freddie, come on, don't be that down on Staten Island. And Skylar, yes, Skylar lived in the UK, then lived in Staten Island, then lived in the UK. So, yeah. You know, we have a few minutes left, and I want to express that appreciation. You know, I know we do this every week. We enjoy it here. We have a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that you stuck with us and you're hanging out. So thanks so much. Any tips for those who mostly shoot food with our phones? How about this? I teach a class that is on creativelive.com about mobile food photography. I just recorded it back in March. So it's still out. It's up and available on creativelive.com. It's very reasonably priced. And it's very comprehensive. I think that you will, if you're looking for that, check it out. Yes, Skylar was a transplant, but she loves Staten Island, and I know she does. That's very true. Oh, look, we have all kinds of, like, now we have our UK contingent, like, hanging out and hooking up. That's cool. Excellent. That's cool. Bravo. Hope you're hanging in with this, though. Don't, what? Oh. Yeah, we're okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're hanging out in Jersey. I got a place in Jersey now, and we're hanging out here on the beach. So we're okay. We're hanging in there. The city was a little crazy, so we got out. So we did the best we could. So. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you to say. I hopefully am here to help and help you guys get through this and advance yourselves if you're interested in photography and cooking and whatever. A teacher, once a teacher, always a teacher. So, you know, this is it. Skylar will tell you, once a teacher, always a teacher, right? So, anytime, I'm here for the tips. The tips are free. So, woo, man, we got 5 minutes. And the sun is still up. So, it's summer, people. Let's try to enjoy it. Be safe. Be respectful of other people if you can, please. I know that if you're here talking to me, most likely you probably understand that. But wear that mask, use your hand sanitizer, stay healthy. I want to see you all in person one day. So, and I think what we have to remember about what's going on right now is we got to think of other people, right? There's other people hurting, People lost their jobs, people getting sick, people lost family members. Let's be mindful of those people. So let's be cool. Cool. You liking the Creative Live stuff? I love it. It's great. I love working with Creative Live. They're fantastic. They're amazing people. It's a great company. Chase Jarvis is a great guy. So if you're interested in online education for creative arts, it's a great place, and I love working with them. So, okay, bye, Sky. It's so nice that you came today, and hopefully we talk to each other soon. I'll speak to you later. We have 4 minutes. Isn't it crazy? It's like a countdown. So, it's a countdown. We got a few minutes to go. And if anybody has a question or a comment or anything else, or they want the recipe for the Negroni one more time, I'm not going to make another one because I'll be crocked. But 3 drinks, yeah, 3 strong drinks. That's right. I'm hanging in there. 9 shots. Thanks, Scott. I love that. A gentleman and a scholar. It's old school, and I love it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. So, one more time. Remember something about the Negroni. The Negroni is a 1-to-1-to-1 drink. If you know what's in it, you understand that it's really simple to make. 1-to-1-to-1. Get yourself one of these. Get yourself one of these. And you make your own. Good fruit. A good paring knife. And you're good to go. It's all good. Time flies, right? An hour goes by really fast. It's crazy. It's really nuts. So, until we meet again, we got about a minute or two. If you have anything else you want to say or anything else you want to do, I can answer questions really quickly. I'm very fast. So, thanks, Freddie. Take care, man. Hold it down on Staten Island. I'm there with you in spirit. Concord, baby. So, all right, ciao. Ciao, everybody who's checking out. I get you. It's cool. Thank you so much. It has been an interesting hour. We have made our Negroni a la Tucci quite a few times. And hopefully you come back next week. No previews. Got to come and be surprised because that's part of the fun. So no previews for what we're going to drink next week. I can tell you this. Nico will not be playing rhythm and blues. Nico's not doing rhythm and blues. If we can wrestle him away from the deck and get Daniela in there, then maybe we can get a disco day. Maybe. We'll see. So, see you next week. Be safe, everyone, please. Be safe.